Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. This evening, the capper to this divisional round. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
You think back to last week and how well they played in the wild card round, being able to get out of there with a win. But now is when the pressure starts ramping up, Mike. You understand you're only 2 wins away from the Super Bowl. So which team is able to balance the excitement of being here, but also not letting the pressure of the moment get the better of them?
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And here is Kyler Murray, the #1 overall pick in 2019 to lead them.
You have to figure, Mike, this is a confident quarterback coming into this one. He played such a large role, not only helping them win the division, but then he followed it up last week with a big wild card victory. Now, 1 week away from a championship game in front of their home crowd, everything is falling into place. If they want to play next week, they're going to need another big game from their leader.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They keep beating him. 15 more on the ground. And another first down. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run. It's Barkley. And a pickup of 3, or maybe 4. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle.
A gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run here with Barkley.
Saquon Barkley, the ball carrier. He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. That's taken in. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on 4th down.
Gain on the play.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. 1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the 2nd, Buccaneers in possession of the football. They've got it with 4th and 1 straight ahead.
Hey.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. The Seahawks offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive. He gets free inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a 1st down.
The tackle by Andrew Van Ginkel. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Go on, Hurt.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Murray. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hold on.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Murray. That one's on target to Watson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
At the 16-yard line.
Out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And the Bucs are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's good for a first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Coach.
Here's Barkley. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
One more time, they try Barkley. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Third and goal. Murray picked off by DJ Reed. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
All right.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger up past the 25. Man in motion here is Jennings. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. A second down throw for Stroud. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Third and a long way to go.
Here we go. Let's go.
The motion there, tight end Johnson. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And the Seahawks first down.
On the ground is Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Here's second and 9.
Here we go. Tony.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Here we go.
14.
To throw, it's Stroud. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he's going to have a first down here as they are into field goal range at the 27.
That's another Seahawks.
To throw is Stroud. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up second down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Tyler Luke. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
The Bucs offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. And as this season starts to wind down, we look ahead to NFL honors the week of the Super Bowl. Take a look at some of the candidates to take home the award for the Offensive Player of the Year. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups.
That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
On the quick, right?
On first down, it's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
22-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up third down.
Down. On 18. That's it.
Now, Stroud. Oh, a loose football. And the defense comes up with a big turnover. Maybe this will turn this game around. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter, quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite him right here.
They'll try again here, second and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. This throw left side, taken in by the rookie wide receiver. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. A pass caught by Saquon. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
To throw again is Murray. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Buccaneers, first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Again, it's Murray. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Throwing again is Murray. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Murray's going to throw again. And he'll take it on in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Tampa. Chris Boswell on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Bucs are on the board. It's 10-7. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Brown now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. Throw on the run is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
London brought in motion. Using the jet sweep to the fake, they run it up the middle. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Robin.
Throwing is Stroud. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Buccaneers offense and Xavier Worthy getting set to take over once more. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Murray looking to throw. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback.
And he's in! Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Todd Bowles there, the Bucs head coach, and his guys head back out for their next possession. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive, and he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
That's good for a 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. Now Barkley. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. It's 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Murray. And that is incomplete. He's trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Sit. Move. Oh,
He'll try and throw for it with Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. Seahawks head coach Mike Macdonald there. His guys head back out for their next possession. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football at their own 40.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
He'll throw on first down with Murray. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 3. Working out of the gun, Murray. He'll get that out to Barkley. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Murray. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Throwing Murray. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. Murray. Short throw taken by Pitts. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Now Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. The Seahawks offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. This drive starts on the ground with Walker.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
To the left side, caught by Chase. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Here's Stroud. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll lead to a second down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This one caught by Chase. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
At the Bucs 32-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. Rolling to the left. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, so now a much more advantageous spot.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
And the Seahawks are going to be set up with 1st and goal as they get the conversion on 3rd and inches.
That's another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and goal, Seattle.
18. Let's go.
Here's Walker. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
Brings up 2nd.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They are able to do something that's not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, got a date next Sunday in the conference championship game. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that,